So I want to talk to you all a little bit about how to go about making change in your life. As I said in the previous video, start today. Even if it's just a baby step over to, buy a grocery that might help you, even if you just got to add some peas and carrots to your dinner that you didn't have in the last dinner because it was Burger King or something. Even if you just got to cook your first meal in the house versus going out to eat fast food. If it's not buying that new pair of shoes because you feel like you need it, but you know that saving that money can get you closer to your exodus from this, mentally draining environment. Start right now. There's no reason to wait. You don't need New Year's resolution or your birthday or the first of next week or anything like that to get on the path. And I would say, in addition to that, go about working on understanding who you are, because that's the first step. You got to get to know yourself. We don't realize how big a factor all of these outside elements play in our life, whether it be family or religion or society or our friends or whatever modality that influences you to not be your best self, whether it be insecurity or just not being comfortable around people or self-conscious. You're self-conscious about everything you do. So once you know yourself, it's a huge step towards enlightenment, towards personal growth and development, towards being a better person in the world. How to interact with people, because when you claim you, then you have like an invisible bubble around you that shields you from all the nonsense, from all the expectations that society puts on you, or all the expectations that your religion puts on you, or that your family puts on you, or that your friends put on you, because you have defined you and you didn't let anyone else define you. Because this world so often wants to tell you who you are, or what you should believe, or how you should go about living your life, or what's going to make you happy, or a great number of things that aren't a benefit to you. The things that benefit you are centering and knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, then you know what you want. And once you know what you want, then you can start making a plan to go about getting those things you want. Whether it be personal freedom, whether it be economic freedom, whether it be just the freedom to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't love you, then how can anybody else? So I say all this to say that there are quite a few things that we're taught growing up. You can be anything you want. You can do this. And those things, for the most part, are true. But if you're not self-aware enough to understand your gifts and your faults and embrace them completely and totally and without any disdain, because we need all of ourselves to be who we are. We can't say, oh, well, my lower self is like this, and I can't get over, man. I need my cigarettes, or I need to eat this pork fat, collard greens, or whatever. And you certainly can eat all that stuff, and you can even smoke the cigarettes if you want. But what you'll realize is, as you start to understand how those things affect you on a daily basis, then it makes more sense possibly to walk away from those things, because there is a great deal or a great number of things that are here on this planet to hold you back, to keep you from that bliss or that elation that you seek. And don't get me wrong, everybody has ups and downs and, this, that, and the other thing, and that will probably continue. However, it is much easier to deal with those ups and downs and those frustrations when you are empowered, because you realize that you control you and not all those things that are outside of you. Thank you for watching, if you are watching. And if you're not, I hope you come across me one day and perhaps get something out of what I feel like I'm expressing to the world. I feel it's an honor and a privilege to have the opportunity to share my existence with you, and I hope that you will all share your existence with me, and that we can grow together as individuals and in oneness with this planet and the cosmos. You all have a great day.